Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 24 of my New York City Wrestling series for TEW 2016. So this is the New York Nightmare event. Pretty decent one, to be honest. Of course, we've got that main event, which is Dean Waldorf versus Ernest Youngman for the NYCW Empire title. So yeah, let's get right into the show. Okay, so we don't start off with any highlight package today, but this match did really well. 76 B minus. I don't even think I had worked the crowd. Yeah, it was just a regular match. But yeah, in a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, El Medico Jr. defeated El Serpiente in 10:15 by pinfall with a Northern Lights suplex. Obviously, you got the show to a strong start. El Medico with an in-ring performance of 86, El Serpiente with a 56, and of course this continues the storyline going. Of course, El Serpiente has kind of, being a heel, he's kind of aligned himself with Savage Tiger Jr., although they're not exactly getting along, unlike El Medico and Masked Stranger. So yeah, then El Serpiente gets a 73 B minus, cutting a promo on El Medico, saying that his mask means the most in Mexico. Before he came to NYCW, he was just working in Mexico, unlike a Medico who was unemployed, and Savage Tiger, who was also at CZCW. But I think he was also working in Mexico. But let's pretend like that didn't really happen. So he's just basically just ragging on El Medico for being unemployed and not having a job wrestling in Mexico before he came here. Then we have Masked Stranger taking on Bret Heartbreak with a 70C+. Not too bad. In a decent match, Masked Stranger defeated Bret Heartbreak in 10:26 by submission with a Cobra Clutch. During the match, we also had Savage Tiger Jr. run in and attack Masked Stranger. Once again, continuing the storyline, Masked Stranger versus Savage Tiger might be something we do pretty soon. So yeah, no worker improvements, but a 70C+. Happy with that. We then have a 76B minus again. In an exceptional match, Ross Henry defeated Savage Tiger Jr. in 10 minutes 7 seconds by pinfall with an Earthquake Power Slam. During the match, we also had Masked Stranger run in and attack Savage Tiger. So yeah, obviously Savage Tiger just did it to him in the previous match, and Masked Stranger's not backing down, and he did it straight back to Savage Tiger. So yeah, good stuff. This match is really good, actually. Once again, we get the not enough selling shown, but that's all Ross Henry. And they both get a performance, or actually 1 point of difference, 76 for Ross, 75 for Savage. And Ross is improving in technical skills, which is exactly what we want. Then you just have Ross cutting a promo, and he basically just says that Savage Tiger's a pussy because he didn't put his Tri-State Regional title on the line in that match. Yeah, 97 A-star, happy with that. We then have the cooldown match, which is a 56 C minus, which I'm very happy with. For a cooldown match, usually they're like D minuses, maybe a D if we're lucky. In a decent match, Logan Wolfsbane defeated Freedom Eagle in 10:25 by pinfall with a belly-to-belly suplex. Nice little win there for Logan, although it is Freedom Eagle, who's pretty much one of the only guys that's still on the roster that is quite shit. But he's my little project. I love that mask. It's so nice. And obviously Freedom Eagle, that's a pretty cool name as well, considering he's a patriotic. He's got a patriotic mask. He's also got the patriot gimmick as well. So yeah, brought the fans back down. As you'd expect, Logan was the much better, and Freedom Eagle is improving in technical skills. Good stuff. We then see Gary the Entertainer just cutting a backstage promo. He's probably got the best microphone, charisma, and acting stats in the whole company. Still an opener, and I haven't really used him at all. He hasn't even really been jobbing. So I thought I may as well just give him a promo, try and build up a little bit of popularity for him. Gets a 48D+, which is decent for a guy with, like, I don't even think he has E- popularity, so Good stuff. We then have a tag team match, which once again gets a 76B minus. It is for the tag team titles as well. And about that had great heat and good wrestling. The American Cobras defeated the Southern Stars in 1952 when Marvel Malloy defeated Tennessee William by pinfall with a Cobra Strike. The American Cobras make defense number 4 of their NYCW tag team titles. And as you'd expect, Storm is once again the best performer and Tennessee is the weakest. So yeah. That's all good though. No worker improvements, but 76 B minus. Going into the main events, I think, yeah, there's a promo. Ernest Youngman just cuts a promo on Dean Waldorf, saying, you know, you and your tag team partner couldn't even beat the tag team champions and win that title belt. So what chance do you even think you have of going up against me for my Empire title? I mean, I'm not only the Empire champion, but I'm also the Confederation of the Territories champion. You don't have a chance in hell of beating me tonight. And that got a 94A. Awesome. And the match itself gets a 77B, which is good because it's the highest rating on the card by 1 point, but that's all good. Finally, we get a B on the show with all those 76s. In an exceptional match, Ernest Youngman defeated Dean Waldorf in 30 minutes 5 seconds by pinfall with the hit. Ernest Youngman makes defense number 5 of his NYCW Empire title. But the match suffered from a lack of psychology, once again. Probably, again, because of the length. I think I'm starting to realise that if you want to go for decent amounts of time, like 30 minutes for example, they need to, like, at least someone in the match has to have a B in psychology. And both of these guys have B minus, so yeah, I'm starting to understand that a little bit more. I just hope that Ernest can hurry up and get a B in his psychology. But yeah, Ernest with an in-ring performance of 93, and Dean there with a 78, which isn't too bad. No worker improvements, and yeah, let's end the show. Okay, that's pretty good. 74 B minus overall rating for the show. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Disappointingly though, our importance went back down to 35, which is obviously the E plus, but our popularity stayed at 37 D minus. So yeah, pretty happy with that staying there, but obviously upset about the importance. Although at the moment importance isn't really a factor for me. I just want to get that popularity just up as high as we can, because I just really want to start earning some more money, because I don't like losing money. I'm not a big fan of it. Who else can we give this to? El Serpiente, yeah. He did well with his match and the promo, so we'll praise. Very happy and pleased. Good stuff. Okay. I think I might do a creative meeting, just go through that. It's a little bit disappointing though. I mean, I'm already spoiling something without checking it, but we only have 4 franchise players. Yeah, well, I thought that was a little bit weird. Let's have a look at the messages. Casey Glenn has just signed a new contract with Burning Hammer. I just love Casey Glenn so much. He's probably one of the best workers in the game. At his age, of course, he's only, what, 26, was it? 20, yeah, 26. Yeah, he just signed a $30,000 deal per month, written deal, which is crazy. And he had World Level coming after him as well for the same amount. Yeah, we had no chance of ever getting him. I knew that, but yeah. So last month we lost 15,700. Once again, my own fault. I'm not sure if you guys realized it or not, but yeah, I didn't choose the 5,000 seater stadium, so we were in the 2,000, the Pennsylvania Park, and yeah, that kind of affected the old cash flow a little bit more than expected. Yeah, a lot more really, because we even spent 500 less in workers that month. But as you can tell by seeing the show just then, we were in the McGraw, I think it's the McGraw Arena, which is the 5,000. So hopefully that'll be a little bit lower, even still. Let's have a look at okay, we're back. Yes, get in. 38 D minus popularity in the tri-state. and it's gone back up to 36 importance as well. And that is my dog once again howling in the background of one of my videos, which is a little bit annoying, but that's all good. He loves to howl when he hears police sirens or any type of sirens, and I hope that's not too annoying for you guys, if you can even hear it. But yeah, let's have a look at the creative meaning here. Ross Henry is our number one, which is disappointing because, well, I mean, it's not disappointing because he's a good kind of, 87 B+, wow. He's good, but I would prefer Ernest to be above him. He's got an 86 B+ popularity, so he really should be ahead of him. He holds 2 titles. Yeah, the COT title and our Empire title. So yeah. Then we got Storm and Steve Flash, which is weird. I kind of expected, either Marvel or one of the Ring Generals to be in here as well, or instead of Steve Flash, but it's not to be, not yet anyway. So yeah, these are the hot prospects. I don't think they've changed since the last time we looked at this. But as you can see, El Serpiente, El Mítico, Xavi's there. We didn't use Xavi this week. Probably should have done that. He's got a 49 D+ on his psychology. His base has gone up a little bit as well. I really just need to keep using him. Him and Bret Hart. I kind of want to turn him heel and then put him with Bret Heartbreak. I think they could be a decent little team. Either that, or push him to the main event scene and put him in a tag team with Ernest once Ernest drops the titles, if he ever drops the titles, or title, I should say. But yeah, anyway, it's the hot prospects, a little bit different. Seth Whitehead and Bret Heartbreaker in there. Talk the talk. Yeah, we got Ross, Peter Michaels, the color commentator, Gary, as I mentioned, and then we got Ernest and El Mítico, which is cool. Showstoppers, the 3 masked guys, and then you got the American Cobras in there. Ring Generals are a little bit different, as you'd expect. Both of the Ring Generals are actually there. El Mítico's number 1, Ernest is number 3, and Steve is number 5. Who's hot right now? Storm, Steve, Masked Stranger, Ross, and El Mítico. Who's not? Just Seth and the New York Doll, who we should probably cut because he's, once again, wasting money, I believe. Yeah, he probably is. I think I re-signed him at some stage, and he got a downside. Oh, there he is. I was looking for the Midnight Prowler. He's going under a different name. Dominic D'Souza. He's unemployed as well. Yeah, he's pretty fucking good. I was trying to sign him like a while back. I just had no idea what his proper name was, like his real name. It's not even his real name, to be fair, but he used to be called the Midnight Prowler back in 2013. Wonder if it's not. That's weird. Oh, there it says it there. First year of his career on the West Coast independent scene, wrestling as the Midnight Prowler. Called the SWF who hired him. Okay. Oh, so he must have been in RIPW, and they must have let him go. Yep. Ooh, got to shortlist him for sure. We might actually bring him in and let the New York Doll go. Or maybe someone else. This guy also looks really good. Aldous Blackfriar. He looks really good as well. He's young, 22. He's already on the shortlist, I believe. Yep. Yeah, he's got some decent overness as well, which is good. And he can't work in Japan as well. I love seeing that when they can't work in Japan, because then they won't leave me. But then we got Froshaw, who I'm pretty sure I looked at a couple of episodes ago. It's pretty awesome. Can definitely talk as well. But Joffy Lane, who looks like another decent worker who can talk even better than Froshaw can. So yeah, kind of, I want to bring all 4 of these guys in, apart from Regular Joe, who's just regular, I suppose. He's actually not that bad, but nothing special. Yeah, definitely want to bring the Midnight Prowler in, and I think I'll just call him the Midnight Prowler. So I kind of like that name. It was a bit creepy, and his pitch is a bit darker, a bit eerie. I don't like Dominic D'Souza. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't suit him. What is happening? Is my game frozen? Yeah. I don't know what's happening there. That was my shortlist anyway. Pretty small. Usually I like to make my shortlist very big. Let's have a look at the titles here before I end the episode. I don't think anything's really changed, to be honest. Oh yeah, that I forgot to mention that. After Ross Henry won the King of New York tournament title, I'm actually going to rename it King of New York, and we're going to call it Tournament. Tournament. Oh, gotta love my my old sensitive keyboard. Yeah, cool. So now it's called Tournament. I didn't put capital letter on it because when you defend it in the match itself, it always says King of New York title. So hopefully now it will say King of New York tournament title, so it actually looks correct with what I'm saying. Even though it looks kind of stupid there, but who cares? So yeah, that went up to 100 A star. I think it was on 80, which is the starting point, and it just shot up straight 20 prestige points, which is, I don't know. I don't know if that's normal or not. But the tag team, 4 defenses for the American Cobras, 6 defenses for Savage Tiger and his Tri-State Championship, and yeah, they're all maxed out on 71 C plus prestige. Anything else I should go over? No, not really. I haven't really looked at the chemistry. We've only got 4. I've noticed that like it's pretty significant. There's a lot less chemistry. I feel personally, obviously, we've been doing this save for like a year and a half in game time. We've only found 4 chemistry items. Dean with poor chemistry with the New York Doll. El Medico, great chemistry with Storm. That's a good one, obviously. Logan, awful chemistry against Gary, the Entertainer. And Ross having good chemistry when he fights Ernest, which is going to lead to a very, very good match in the future. So yeah, that's going to wrap this episode up, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. A bit of a longer one, going through the creative meeting and stuff like that. But I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. It would mean a lot to me, seriously. I do appreciate all the feedback as well, comments and stuff like that. And I will answer all of them, even if they are constructive criticism. I mean, if you're just going to hate on me, I'm either going to delete your comment or flag it as spam or whatever, and probably ban you. But yeah, if it's constructive and I can understand what you're saying without you ragging on me, then I'm more than happy to respond. And yeah, if you're a new viewer and you're watching this episode 24 for the first time in my series, then I suggest you subscribe. Maybe go back to the start and watch all the episodes from there. But that will keep you up to date with all the new ones that are coming out. And yeah, that's it, guys. Goodbye.